Welcome to the On Home and Office podcast series, featuring technology tips from expert authors in home and office computing, part of the On Podcast Network at informit.com. For great deals on Mr. Excel's books and videos, visit informit.com/Mr. Excel.
Hey, welcome back to the Home and Office Podcast. I'm Bill Jellin. Well, let's talk about subtotals yet again. Previously, we took a look at how to add subtotals to a data set. I have a couple of more really amazing tricks of what we can do once we've added subtotals in. So we have the data set that we've been using. I'm going to go to Data, choose Subtotals, click OK, and it adds our subtotals throughout. Now, last time, I showed you how to use the number 2 button to collapse down to just the number 2 view. Couple of things that my manager likes to ask for that just drives me crazy. First of all, he says, you know, the customer names are in bold. Why don't you put all the numbers in bold? Or why don't you format those in some way? And so I'm going to choose from the last subtotal row down to the first subtotal row. And if I would do any formatting now, unfortunately, Excel's going to format everything from row 6 to row 592. It's not going to look right at all. So I need to use the same trick as before. Edit, go to special visible cells only. Now I'm going to teach you an amazingly fast way to do that. If you hold down Alt and press the semicolon, Alt semicolon, it's the exact same thing as doing Edit, go to special visible cells only, OK. And so I've selected the visible cells only. I can now apply any formatting. Let me do Control B for bold, and maybe even add a little bit of color to those total rows. Put those in green. And now when I go back to the number 3 view over here, you'll see that we very quickly have formatted just the total rows throughout the data set. A great way to very quickly brighten up that report. Now, let me go back to the number 2 view. Here, this next one. Someone said to me, they said, okay, well, you have one line per customer, but the customers are alphabetic. I want to see the largest customer at the top. Oh, well, that is just going to be a disaster. Think about what would happen if you would come here and sort this data. In row 591, F591 is the largest revenue number. That's going to come flying up to row 2 if we sort descending. And that cell is pointing at 60 cells above it. So when we move that up to row 2, it's going to be pointing at cells that don't exist. It's going to be a reference error. And then the second largest customer is going to be a reference error, and the third largest customer is going to be a reference error. Basically, we're just going to have a complete disaster. At least that's what I thought. Someone in one of my seminars said, no, I've tried it. Just go there and click the Z to A button. And I looked at him like, are you crazy? There's no way this would work. Just try it. So, sure enough, choose one cell in the revenue column, click Z to A, and what did it do? It just brought 66 Walmart records to the top. So the Walmart total's now in row 67, and when I go back to the number 3 view, they brought all of the Walmart detail along as well. It's like I just sorted chunks of data, then all the General Motors records, and then all the Exxon records, and then all the Ford records. This is incredible. It's like someone at Microsoft showed up at work one day and did the right thing. I never would have expected this to work. You kind of wonder who was crazy enough to try it the first time, but it's possible to sort your data when it's collapsed in the number 2 view and get it sorted into descending revenue, or even you can click here and now sort it back into ascending customer revenue. Amazing tricks with the automatic subtotals.
Thanks for watching the On Home and Office podcast. For more episodes, check us out in iTunes or at informit.com/On Home and Office. Stay tuned for a word from Q Publishing. Q Publishing creates user-friendly technology guides on home and office technologies. Whether you're looking for beginner or advanced information on hardware, software, and gadgets, Q has the solutions you need to learn more fast. We publish a wide array of series to meet your learning needs, including the Business Solutions series, which focuses on everyday business programs such as Excel and Access. The Easy series is geared toward the visual learner looking for step-by-step instructions. The Live Lesson series are video training DVDs, which feature hours of personal instruction with an expert trainer. The On Demand series cuts straight through the clutter, providing concise and graphically rich guides. The Special Edition Using series features instruction from industry-recognized experts on topics such as Office, Photoshop, Windows, and Mac OS. Check out all our series today at informit.com/Q.